introduce your next student body president, Mr. Sean Manning. I remember 1 year ago, I was that dumb meathead football player hiding behind the podium, scared to talk to all of you. You, class of 2013, made me come out of my comfort zone, and you left your legacy here at Lake Catholic. Mr. Miraglata, Mrs. Bernat, Mr. Kamazik, Mr. Bernat, they've all told me you guys are one of the best to ever walk the halls of Lake Catholic. And I hope you know that. Give yourselves a round of applause. Of course, there's a few special people I'd like to recognize. A few that I couldn't have accomplished anything without this year. First, I'd like to acknowledge Daniel Miljak and Norm Kovatage. Please stand up. I never thought I'd call anyone outside of my football team my brothers until I met you guys. You guys have helped me along the way. You again, like the class of 2013, helped me come out of my comfort zone. You helped me with drives, you helped me with mass setup. You were here till midnight with me sometimes, both of you. I cannot thank you enough for your help, and I love you to death. Next, I'd like to recognize Mrs. Bernat and Mrs. Zapatelli, who unfortunately cannot be here today. Mrs. Bernat, please stand up. Let's see. How many hours have I spent in your office this year? Estimate. How many? 2? Yeah, it sounds more like it. I know I get kind of riled up sometimes, and when I go in your office, it's like you make everything okay. It's like everything's going to be alright. It's vice versa, because I calm you down too. Sometimes. I cannot thank you enough for being one of my mentors and really helping me out this year. You made this year the best year of my life, probably one of the best years I'll ever have. Thank you. I love you, Mrs. Renat. Last but not least, I'd like to recognize my real family, my mom, Mama Suttie. Is Dad here? Where's Dad? Is he here? No? Oh! And my lovely grandma and grandpa are here today from Houston, Texas. I would not be half the person I am today without your guidance and the things you do for me. I know I can be a really stubborn son sometimes, a really stubborn grandson. And I'm just so happy you guys are there to support me, and you're there for me every step of the way. And I can only hope I'm half the parent as you are, Mom and Dad, because I love you. Alright, Mr. Sean Manning, please step up. Let's see, Sean, after your gifts given today. First, if I can find it, I got you some cologne. I'm not saying you smell. I'm just saying that if you want to be the leader of this school, no one's going to want to listen to some smelly guy. You're always going to want to smell good. So I got you some cologne just in case. There you go, brother. Next, I got you one more gift. This is more of a symbolism one. Sean and I have complete opposite personalities, if you guys don't know that. However, this football Last year, I carried this with me every single day to remind me that when I wake up, how can I be better for my teammates? And I transferred it after football. How can I be better for this school? What can I do better? What can I do to improve today? And Sean, I know you've never played football, but this is a symbolism thing. Just guide your school. How can you be better each day? I have a few more things to say. Sorry, guys. I know you're probably sick of talking to me, but I'm just going to soak it up a little bit. It's my last time giving a speech. I thought the last day walking off that football field would be the worst day of my life. And I thought this would be the worst day of my life as well. And for those of you that have been a little concerned, that's why I've been a little out of the ordinary, a little depressed lately because of this, because we're graduating. I'm not too happy about it. I just want to say I was completely wrong about that because I know our class of 2013 is leaving all you guys with great support, and I know you guys should do your best to bring the school even farther than we've taken it. Also, I'd like to address the class of 2014, not just Sean Manning. I said this 1 year ago. I was actually wearing the same suit. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked my class in 2013 when we took over last year. How are you going to be remembered? What's going to be your legacy? Who's going to step up and lead? Who's going to make that game-winning tackle? Who's going to be the valedictorian? Who's going to make a difference at this school? That's all I have to say to you. What is your legacy? How are you going to be remembered? Thank you, Lake Catholic.